Hi and welcome to this tutorial. Here I'm showing you the variation of the waistcoat stitch that I'm using in several of my crochet patterns. Some of them are free and are available here on YouTube, and some of them are available on Ravelry and Etsy. And here I'm going to start by making a foundation single crochet, and I have another video which shows you more in detail how to do that. You can also start with a regular chain, but here I'm starting with a foundation single crochet because that's what I do in many of my patterns. So I'm just showing you quickly and then moving on to the waistcoat stitch variation. And whether you have made a chain or a foundation single crochet, you should close the ring with a slip stitch, because this stitch is not easy to work back and forth. Unfortunately, it's possible, but it's not convenient to do for a number of rounds. I have done it only for some short rows, but it's a little bit fiddly. So you want to make a single crochet in the first stitch. I chained one and I made a loose single crochet. I skip one stitch, chain one and single crochet again. So the repeat is single crochet, chain one and skip one for this first round. And the important thing is to make the single crochet quite loose, because you're going to go into the middle of the stitch on the next round. So this is not the actual pattern, this is just the first round that we're making. And on the next round I'm going to show you how to make the waistcoat stitch, which is also called center single crochet, I think, which shows that you are going into the stitch in the middle as opposed to what you are usually doing. So here we are at the end of the round. We close the round with a slip stitch, and I usually omit the last chain. It looks tidier that way, so the slip stitch becomes the last sort of chain. Now we're going to start making the waistcoat stitch, and in the beginning it might be useful to look on the back. I chain one again, and now I'm going to go into the center of the stitch, but not this way, and this is important. So in this way you are putting the hook a little bit to the left of this middle bar on the back. What you should be doing is to insert the hook so that it goes a little bit to the right, and you see this thread here, what I call the back bar, should not be on the left, it should be on the right of this bar. And that's very important, because otherwise all your stitches are gonna look wonky and start spiraling. Otherwise we're doing the same repeat as we did on the last round. So we're making a waistcoat stitch, chain one and skip one, and in every waistcoat stitch you have to remember to place your hook to the right of this thread. And this might seem a little bit complicated, but there are some tricks to make this easier. I usually hold my, is it called the index finger? Or correct me if I'm wrong, I may be wrong, but on the back of the fabric, so to sort of hold this middle, this thread that we want to go on the right side of this thread. I sort of hold my finger at the back, and then I can either push the hook into the stitch or use the hook part of the crochet hook to sort of push myself into the stitch. And that's what I'm doing now, and that's what I've found is the fastest way to crochet the stitch. And you may think that it's a bit slow in the beginning, but actually I have, after making some sweaters in this stitch, I think that it's pretty fast and I can do it without looking too much. So I hope you will find the same once you get into it. And that's pretty much it. You just repeat this sequence, and yeah, I'm always available if you have any more questions, whether it's about one of my designs or about this stitch that I have come to really enjoy. So thank you for watching and good luck. Happy crocheting!